high on the southeastern slope of Mount St. Helens. Long before the volcano made global headlines in 1980, 5 gold miners huddled in a log cabin during a long, terrifying night. What they claimed happened there became one of the earliest and most ferocious Bigfoot stories ever recorded. A siege, not a sighting. Rocks were thrown, rifles were fired, something climbed on the roof. The newspapers called them ape men. The locals whispered mountain devils. And the press frenzy that followed helped give a new name to the steep gorge nearby, Ape Canyon. Was it mass hysteria, a hoax, or a genuine close encounter with a tribe of Sasquatch? The 5 miners, Fred Beck, Marion Smith, Roy Smith, Gabe Lefevre, and John Peterson, were working a remote gold claim known as Vander White. The area was rugged, forested, and practically inaccessible, even by 1920 standards. Each evening, the men heard what Beck later called a shrill, peculiar whistling from ridge to ridge, along with thumping, noises like something beating on its chest. Then they found footprints. Not just any tracks, barefoot prints measuring up to 19 inches long, spaced too far apart for a man or a bear. One afternoon, Beck and fellow miner, Hank, Marion Smith, spotted a large, upright creature near a pine tree. Covered in dark hair, it stood around 7 feet tall. When it poked its head out from behind the tree, Hank fired 3 shots. The creature ran off. That night, the men decided to stay, locked in the cabin until morning, and then leave the claim for good. But something else had plans for them. Around midnight, the cabin shook from a massive impact. The men were jolted awake as something heavy slammed into the outer wall. Then came more blows, and rocks, dozens of them pelting the roof and crashing onto the porch. The miners peered through the gaps in the log walls. Outside in the moonlight, they saw them, large, hairy, humanoid figures moving through the trees. At one point, a creature reached into the cabin to grab an axe. Barely missing one of the men, the miners opened fire. Beck later described it as round after round through the roof. As the creatures climbed onto it, they braced the door. Something pushed from the other side. In the middle of the chaos, Hank started to sing, "If you leave us alone, we'll leave you alone and we'll all go home in the morning." He thought maybe the mountain devils would understand. As dawn broke and the forest finally fell silent, Beck stepped outside and saw a figure standing at the edge of the canyon. He fired. The creature, he said, toppled into the gorge below, a drop of several hundred feet. The miners didn't wait to check. They abandoned their supplies, nearly $200 worth of tools, and made a beeline for civilization. Their first stop was a ranger station at Spirit Lake, where they shared the story with a bemused U.S. Forest Service official. From there, they returned to Kelso, Washington, hoping to forget the whole ordeal. I post these videos and stories, as told by the people who experienced these encounters. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification button so you don't miss new content. Thank you for watching my videos.